Hello, we're back in it. We're back in the Mondeo. I've still got it. I probably should have sold it ages ago, but after doing it all up and making the first European Car of the Year and me video, I've just fallen in love with this thing. It's just love it. I don't drive it much. I'm so worried about ruining it. I don't drive it much, and it's criminal because this car is so good. As you just seen, taken out of its lockup, starts on the button, and I haven't started this thing for months, and it's, well, you can tell because it's absolutely minging on the outside. So this is a little video, just sort of dropping in to say hello. I do still exist. I haven't forgotten that I've got a YouTube channel called 16 Valver, but I'm sorry that I haven't been prolific on making videos recently. The last, I don't know what it's been, 3 months, 4 months, something like that. Could be even longer than that. But it's just same old. Work, family, there's been illness, there's been all sorts of stuff, and I haven't had the time to do it. I haven't had the time to do anything. So I thought what I would do is I'd get the old girl out because it's still around. I'll take it for a quick blast just to get everything moving again. Hopefully give it a wash so it's all spick and span, and then tuck it away again for probably until next month when all the car shows start happening. I'll start doing that. But I thought I would just go over my plans for what I'm going to do really with the channel. It's really frustrating because I've got so many ideas about what I want to do, and the main focal point is, for me, is the European Car of the Year Awards and the cars that won it. And I'm really focused, excuse the pun, really focused on achieving that goal. It's not gone out of my mind. I really want to own every single European Car Award winner since the blessed year of my birth, 1974. So what am I doing to achieve that? Well, obviously I'm the proud owner of this 1995 Ford Mondeo 2-litre Simon at SI, and this was the first one obviously I did a video on, and there lies the problem. I set a bit of a precedent for how I was going to do the videos, and in my head what I wanted to do was much like old school television. I wanted to make one episode that encapsulated everything, me buying, fixing, and then driving, reviewing the car, just to sort of, you know, give my verdict on whether it was a worthy winner or not. And then I would do that for each and every car, hopefully by selling on the car that I bought to aid me to get the other one or get the next one, because contrary to the clothes I'm wearing, which is all Gucci and Armani, I am not a rich person at all. So this is a bit of a labour of love. I haven't got the means just to go out and buy car after car. I haven't got the excess money to be able to do things like that. So, you know, this is all being done on a bit of a shoestring. Now, that's not to say that obviously I haven't bought cars, because I have. As you're well aware, I started the maintaining focus videos, which I love doing. And I thought I would do that as a bit of I don't know, a sort of a quick fix to the fact that I wasn't putting videos out all the time for ECotY and me. So when I started doing that, I thought, well, I can just bang that series off, a little mini series for the Focus, and then get to the conclusion, because obviously that is a European Car of the Award winner, 1999, that I would, as a finale, that could be the ECotY and me end video, as it were. But I then bought 2 more cars. Now, if you follow me on the Twitters, at Chodspot, yeah, sorry, that's me. Yeah, if you follow me on that, you'll probably know that I own a massive hunk of rusting French brilliance, which is a Citroen XM. If you don't follow me on Twitter, then you won't know that, so that's come as a big surprise to you. But yes, I am the proud owner of a car that I have wanted, well, since it was launched. But I'll go into that separate video, obviously. But I also own another French beauty, which hardly anybody knows about, because it's not something that I put out on Twitter, and only a handful of people know about. And I was trying to make that the second ECotY and me video, but unfortunately it's turned out to be a little bit more difficult to get that video finished than I first anticipated, because of, well, 4 little letters, R-U-S-T. Yeah, it's not great. Now, my problem with the way I've set my channel up and the way I've set my goals of how I'm going to put videos out was that I was going to be doing this as an episode, one big episode, half an hour, 40 minutes worth of fixing it all, and just like the Mondeo. So whereas with the Mondeo I had months and months and months to get it all sorted out before it ever got on the screen, the next car that I'm currently working on, amongst the other 2, because it's proved so difficult and I just haven't had the time, the resources, life just getting in the way, I've not been able to commit the time to getting it sorted out. Therefore, no video. So, come to a bit of a crossroads with this about how I am going to proceed in the future with the videos. Oh, it's got dark. What are the plans for the channel? What are you going to do, Steve? Okay, I really wanted to make it episode based when it comes to ECotY, however you want to say it, ECotY and me, I just say it like that. But it's just not going to happen, because, you know, rightly so, wonderful subscribers waiting for content that's just never going to appear. It's going to be months and months and months before I ever get to it. So here's the plan that will make me happy, and hopefully you happy as well, is that I'm going to just give you more vloggy style updates about the things that I'm doing with all the cars that I've got. So it will be a bit more randomised. It will still be fixing bits, because there's some major work to do, but it'll basically be random stuff for the fleet I've got, which is all based on the European Car of the Year award winners. This is what it is. I want to concentrate on this. So it's all trying to finish it off with these cars that I've got, and I will do a nice, way more beautifully cut and edited and shot and fancy and more involved final video for each car when the time comes, when they're actually finished. But at least you will be getting progress updates way more regularly as to what's going on. And, you know, it'll be a bit more fun and a bit easier on me in terms of there won't be any heavyweight editing, there won't be any crazy stuff. But at least you'll be getting a slice of what's actually going on. So that's my plan. That's what I really want to do. Is that something that you think would work, or would you rather wait months and months and then get a video in its entirety completed? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. But I think, personally, I think this is the way forward. And it allows you to see what's going on. It allows you to understand what I'm having to put up with some of these cars. Yeah, so let me know what you think. But what I'm going to do now is go and take this for a wash, because it's minging. And then you can see it's sparkle Mondeo silver brilliance in its entirety. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll go through what I think this needs, because it needs a few things. And then I think my next video or videos are going to be introducing you to the 2 new members of the ECotY team. Come on people, I've got photocopiers to sell. It's Z-Tech power. All 136 brake horsepower. When you've just got to get to that meeting in Croydon. Well, after the wishy wash, doesn't it scrub up well? Honestly, I just adore this car. Imagine repping in one of these back in the day. Oh, you'd feel like cock of the hoop, wouldn't you? Look at that. Love those alloys as well. With that all important Simon badge. Absolutely love it. As the interior, oh, excuse the phone. As the interior scrubbing up, but apart from it being a bit mucky, look at that. The SI trim, it's just, it beats everything hands down. Look at it, look how sexy that material is. Scrubs up so well. I wonder how many fax machines and ring binders, things like that, sat on the back of this. It's pretty lush though. Of course, sales rep never leaves his home without his Marks and Spencer suit. That's a permanent fixture, that never moves. Look at these door cards. Look at that. Beautiful. So what's missing from here? Oh, I've got the coins. There's no pen. Never fear. The Mondeo pen is here. Look at that. Needs to go in its rightful spot. That's better. So, what needs doing? Because it's just a snagging this more than anything else. Generally, it's great nick. It really is. But rust is here and there, only tiny little bits. One of the main bits, I think you can see, is here, so it's gonna have to be a windscreen out to treat all that. I think everywhere else is fine. I got the seals sorted out for an MOT a couple of years ago, and that seems to be holding up okay. We could probably do a tiny little tidy up, but in general they're all right actually. Tyres on the front are okay, they're just Kumos, but they got through an MOT. But as you can see, this is really gonna need sorting out. I love these are still intact. The covers, absolutely ace. Over here, I don't know if it'll pick it up on camera, but the main thing is that it's almost like scratching, but I think it's lacquer sort of cracking. It looks like there's scratch marks. It's almost like someone's been driving through hedges, but I think actually it's where the lacquer's kind of worn over time. And it does actually bring up the other thing, which again, I'm not sure, maybe it'll pick up here, I'm not sure. When I changed the weather stripping, this was horrible. It was all rusted really badly where this fits inside the rubber, and it had been causing, when the windows go up and down, to scratch it constantly. So I've got that side. Bumper's going to need a little bit of work. Looks like it's had a little car park ding. Yeah, and the same thing again. I don't know if it'll pick it up on camera, but it's all up and down. So I think really, unless I can do something to polish it out, I think it might just be easy getting a replacement window, to be honest. So there's the bodywork, which, as I say, it's got a few, it's just blemishes more than anything else, but really isn't that bad. These of Croydon. But the other main thing, obviously, is the brakes. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know how hot these are now, and actually they're all right. It's got a little bit of a lip on it, and really could do changing. I think the main thing is coming from this side though. Yeah, I reckon that's the one that's maybe dragging just a little bit. They've got to be done sooner rather than later. Little blemish there, nothing too bad though. So brakes, bit of body work. Let's just indulge in a little bit of Z-Tech pornography. Look at this, even the sticker's just totally intact, beautiful. The only thing this needs, other than a little bit of a clean, but I mean this engine bay's always been really tidy, is cam belt. Cam belt and probably the drive belt changed. Now whether I trust myself to do that or whether I get someone else to do it, pay someone else to do it, I think it might be the latter, to be honest. But other than that, this thing sounds and goes really, really well still. And inside, the story is really good. All the electric stuff works, all bar one thing, which is the cigarette lighter that decided to give up the ghost a little while ago, and it keeps popping its fuse whenever I put a new one in, so I really don't know what's going on with that, but I've got to investigate that properly. But other than that not working, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. Other than that, it's in good nick. It really is. So I'm quite pleased, to be honest. This car has held up really well, although I must admit I've not put the miles on it at all, but I think it would shrug it off quite easily. I don't think it'd have an issue. It's only on 101,000, so for one of these it's doing really well. So this is snagging list stuff, because obviously I've done the video, I've done the fixing and reviving it and getting it on the road stuff with the first ever video. So really I'll just inject a little bit of me tinkering with it every now and again, and you'll see it on the channel, sort of not very regularly, but you'll see it every now and again. And I'll probably be taking this to more shows this year, which is always good. So yeah, hopefully there's good things to come. So thanks for sticking around, thanks for watching this, and hope you're looking forward to the content that's come. I've got a couple of cracking cars that you're going to absolutely love, and it's all part of the ECotY and me universe. So yeah, I think you're going to enjoy it, and I'll put the next video out fairly soon. So from me, it's ciao for now.